Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Um, wow, I really didn't I really didn't know like I took a break that long. I really didn't. I just thought like, oh, take a little rest, get my head clear again, and then go back into finishing all the readings so I can get to all my romance stuff. And I didn't even realize like I was gone that long. So, yeah, so a new update on where you can receive my readings. Basically, just email me and I will leave that in the description box below. Just email me. I'm still offering I'm still offering spirit guide messages readings. I'm still offering talking to loved ones who passed. I'm still offering that reading. I'm still offering romance readings. Also, a new reading that I'm offering is called life purpose readings because a good friend of mine, well, a very great friend of mine who's came into my life, donated some money and I was able to get this new deck of cards that I've been wanting to get, which is the life purpose cards. I've been wanting to get this deck for so long. And basically the cards tell you, like what your real life purpose is, and I want to offer that as like a reading. And if you just email me, we can do the readings by chat, Skype, anything you feel comfortable with. We can do the readings like that. But yes, I cannot wait to do the life purpose readings. And I also want to do life purpose readings with each member of BTS. I thought that would be great and interesting. So I can't wait to get started on that after I knock out half of these romance readings. So yeah, so if you want to get a reading by me, just email me. We can talk. We could see whatever you feel comfortable with. If you just want to chat, or if you just want me to record a reading for you, or just write the reading out for you, we could chat. We could talk. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Um, and yeah, I will have everything listed below. And yeah, just contact me. I'm open and I am willing to, help you along your life path, help you along your spiritual path, just email me. So basically, we're gonna get into this Jin and J Hope friendship reading. So yeah, so let's get started. So my first cards is how does Jin view his friendship with J Hope? So let's see. Um, okay, all right. I got Ten of Cups. So I would say Jin feels like he's in a happy, loving friendship or family with J Hope. I really feel like he looks at J Hope as family, like he completes his happy family. Ten of Cups. And then the Lover's card. I have to keep this in the realm of friendship. So I feel like the Lover's card is basically like representing their type of love that they have for each other, or what Jin has for J Hope. I think Jin really loves or deeply loves J Hope. Yeah. And then too, this does have like past life energy. It makes me wonder, in a past life, were they lovers, or were they friends in a past life? I feel like there's something karmic with this card, but since it is the lovers, and lovers usually describe like a very deep, loving relationship with someone, um, I do feel that he deeply loves J Hope. Also, I feel like I feel like he is like Jin is down here like looking up to J-Hope and admiring him and his talents. And I really do feel that Jin really admires J-Hope and kind of does like, look up to him or kind of like put him on a pedestal a little bit. But yeah, that's what I get for like Six of Swords. Six of Swords is usually like a success card, like um a person is very, very successful, very proud, just how he's looking on top of the horse. And I really feel like Jin is very proud of J-Hope too. Just very, very proud of him and everything that he's accomplished, and even the whole mixtape thing. Like, I feel like he's very, very just proud of him and admires him. Let's see. Patience, yes. I get a lot of patience cards for Jin when he's in friendships with other people. I think he has a lot of patience in his friendship with other people. So I think he has a lot of patience for J-Hope too. And yeah, see, in the fulfillment of wishes. Huh. I really feel like these two are not selfish in their friendships with each other. I really feel as though they kind of fulfill each other's wishes. And I want to say that's true because when I looked at the last, like, little BTS bomb, and Jin had came in with those churros. Jin had came in with those churros, and it was just like, yes. Like, J-Hope is like, yes, that's what I had a wish for. I really feel like they kind of fulfill each other's wishes in the friendship, you know? So that's why I think this wish fulfillment card came up. I do want to read the definition to this. Ooh, sorry. I do want to read the definition to that card because I don't know. I feel like there's more to that card than I can put my finger on. Okay, so it says the card being one, if not the most positive of the minor arcana cards, represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment. Your wishes are coming true. Are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion, accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked or strive for. Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and life. Yeah. Yeah, I think that but you know what, this card makes sense though. This card and this card made sense because it's like a satisfaction and a contentment. I really feel like Jin feels satisfied and content in his friendship with J-Hope. So I really feel like he is very satisfied in that friendship with him for wish fulfillment. So, we have two content satisfaction cards. Okay, so this is how J-Hope views his friendship with Jin. So we have the Four of Cups, Knight of Swords, and King of Pentacles. Okay, so for the King of Pentacles, I feel like he sees Jin as sort of like, usually like the King of Pentacles is describing a person or that person's energy. And I think that he views Jin as like a earth kind of energy, like a very down to earth person. And also, Pentacles is like material wealth, like physical, like is representing the physical world. So I guess he views Jin as, you know, he's kind of like sitting down, enjoying his wealth, enjoying all of the material things, and I think he really views Jin as like a down to earth but confident person. Also Knight of Swords. I feel like usually Knight of Swords is like describing that energy of someone young. Swords is communication, having straightforward communication, charging towards something. I really feel like J-Hope looks at Jin as a very straightforward person. Sometimes I think his communication can be a little bit piercing, but I don't think that really, I don't know, it could serve as a problem because of this Four of Cups. It could serve as a problem, but I don't really see it being a problem. But it could. I could be wrong. It could really serve as a problem. But I think he does sees Jin and their friendship having that kind of sharp, straightforward communication with each other and honest communication. So that, and then I really feel like the Four of Cups, I really feel like this is J-Hope. Like I feel like sometimes he kind of like retreats into his own world and kind of just, you know, be his own thoughts, but Jin is always right there offering, you know, his cup of love and friendship to him whenever he's ready to open up and receive it. That's what I'm getting from the Four of Cups. From with the friendship between these two, because I think I got this card with in one of the readings with Tae Hung, and I even got this card with Jungkook and Suga's friendship, and everybody was telling me that I was wrong and this wasn't Suga, this was Jungkook. But later on I found out that I was actually right because of what happened on BTS Run between Suga and Jungkook. Suga was like walking away or kind of like ignoring Jungkook's, you know, offer friendship and affection and all that stuff. So hey, I was right on that. But the relationship between these two, I really feel like this is J Hope kind of just like be in his own world a little bit, just in his head, thinking about 100 things that he has to do. The group has to do work. You know, he's very work oriented sometimes, and just, you know, I really just feel like there's Jin on the outside, just offering him love, support, concern. You know, offering him that kind of energy, even though he might close himself off to that. So, all right, so let me get to these other cards. Oh, intuition. Intuition and truth. Okay. Wow, like this kind of blows my mind a bit cuz like all of them in some way is like intuitively connected to each other, and like Jin and J Hope are like that. And it actually goes with this Four of Cups because I think intuitively Jin knows when J Hope closes down. Like he can feel it, like he can intuitively feel it. And I think that's why he always is offering that cup, or always offering his support and always offering to talk, because he can intuitively know or feel if something is bothering J Hope or anything like that. Yeah, they have a very they have a lot of intuition that plays into their friendship. And then the truth, like I said, that goes back to that swords card right here. I really feel like they are truthful with each other and they talk about the truth of things with each other. Like I think they get in conversations where they just flat out just tell the truth about things that maybe are going around them or what's going on in their friendship. I really feel like they really just look at the truth and really talk to each other about the truth of things. So I feel like that's a good grounds for a friendship, when you can be truthful with another person. Okay, so this is about how these two communicate with each other. So see, communication. All right, so I got Seven of Wands, the Moon. I think that's that intuition card too. Um, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like for Seven of Wands, I don't feel like this is a card where they are defending their friendship to other people. I feel like there is a certain defensiveness. And this is Wands, and they're both fire energy. I feel like there's some sort of I feel like they defend their stance a lot. I feel like they defend themselves from each other sometimes. I really do. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling more like they defend themselves from each other. Um, and the moon card is that intuition that plays into that intuition. And I also feel like sometimes their communication can go into like kind of like a confusion mode because the moon also can represent confusion. And that's what I think too. I got another Knight of Cups. I wonder who is carrying this energy into the communication. Because Cups is about love and relationships. So I feel like even though at the end of the day, there might be some defensiveness in their communication, some things around them, and also some intuitiveness and some confusion in the communication. I really feel like too that they still at the end come together and offer each other love, or like a truce. They offer each other like that cup of love of truce, and hey, you know what? I forgive you. Let's work through it. Let's sorry, a resolution to the problem. So yeah, and then too, wands also represent is that, if they do have a disagreement, it ends quickly. Like wands represents like if you get in a reading where there's a fight, but you get the wands card, it usually means that wands is like, okay, the energy is moving fast. They got over the problem. They resolved it. They're moving on to the next thing. That means like the fight wasn't long enough or big enough to just stay there and just marinate for years. Like they quickly got over it. And that's what I think, like in their communication, they kind of just quickly get over the things that they say to each other. They offer a love or a resolution to whatever their problems may be, and they move on from it. So let me see, what was the other card? It's heartache and loss, yeah. And material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, so for here, for heartache and loss, I really feel like for some reason I really got the feeling from this card that they're still dealing with certain deaths in their that happen in their lives. The death of Jung Hung. I still feel like they're dealing with that because I keep on getting like the Five of Cups or the heartache and loss in their readings. So I think that really affected them too. And I do feel like that some of their communication, if the argument is kind of bad, like they feel like, they feel a heartache about it. And for material and spiritual prosperity, I feel as though they're enjoying their material and spiritual prosperity. Like, I think they're verbally communicating that to each other, like, oh my God, this is good, this, that, and the other. And I also think that they are communicating to each other like spiritual topics, or like really heavy or deep topics with each other. And from those topics and from communicating with each other about those topics, I really think that they are, getting more spiritually are going to spiritually prosper from those conversations. It just hit me. I think they do talk about their heartache and their losses with each other. I think they communicate those things to each other. I think they communicate all their heartache and loss to each other. And I think they communicate about, the material world and the spiritual subjects to each other. and I feel like they really grow from those things. So that's what I get from their communication with each other. I just feel like it's honest. They discuss real issues and topics with each other. If they do get into an argument, they're able to easily resolve it and still have a lot of love for each other. Okay, so for how they trust, what the trust looks like in their friendship. So this is good. Their trust is Two of Cups. This is a great sign. Also, soulmate energy. And Two of Cups is like describes like a very deep emotional support that they have with each other. As this like a lot of these cards talk about their deep emotional support with each other, or that they really really love each other. They have a deep love for each other and they look at each other as family. So yeah, they really have a deep emotional or mutual support with each other. Four of Pentacles. Um, Four of Pentacles can go either way. Four of Pentacles can be like either you're being selfish with your money, or you're guarding your money, or work, or anything material, or it could be Four of Pentacles could be savings, like holding on to your money and not spending what you need to be spending, like you're saving up. Let me see how it relates to the trust. I think they hold on to the trust that they have for each other. That's what I really think this card represents. Like they really look out for each other and they hold on to the trust that they have in each other, and they really trust each other deeply from this card. See, trust. Yeah, memories of love. Got this with Jungkook and RM. Um a lot of they've been through a lot of things together, and they have a lot of memories that have built up that trust with both of them. And that's why they're here right now. They're here in the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. That's why they guard their trust, and they have such a deep trust, because so many things, so many experiences have happened to them both in good and loving ways for them to have trust in each other. Okay, so movement, choices, and decisions. I feel like they trust each other to make good moves in life, choices, and decisions concerning their friendship with each other. I think they absolutely trust those things. But yeah, wow, they got 2 and 2. I want to read what this 2 means. They got 2, 2, 2, 6. Well, yeah, they got 2s. Okay, so 2 is balance, duality, partnership, choices, opposition, reflection, and diversity. Yep. So I guess the 2 means also that they have balance in their trust with each other. So yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the let's move on to what's presently happening in their friendship. What is presently going on in the friendship? So I'd already drew these cards and just asked, presently what is going on in their friendship with each other. Okay, so I got right here. Let me see. Let me scoot this over a little bit. Put it up so you can see. Okay, so I got right here. I know there's a strength in their friendship with each other. I know that. Okay, I got a page, a Queen of Pentacles, a Knight, and then five of wands. So this is what I feel like is happening presently in their friendship. I feel like this page of swords, queen of pentacles, and knight of pentacles represent people. I really feel like it represents members of the group. So I really feel like the page of pentacles represents Jimin. I feel like the queen of pentacles may represent Tae because he's Capricorn and that's the earth energy. And I think that this knight of pentacles is Jungkook. He's earth energy too. He's Virgo. Only reason why I don't think this is Ratmon is because usually his card shows up as the Emperor card. He's the father figure. Or the people in the group look up to him as a father figure. So yeah, I think that these three are currently causing little petty arguments or disagreements with between Jin and J-Hope. And it's not any heavy arguing because like I said, wands it's a little argument, you get over it quickly. So basically that's what this five of wands represent. It might be petty arguments or disagreements, or maybe they're taking one of these three members' sides in something, and they might argue over it, disagree with it a little bit, and then probably just get over it real quick. But yeah, I think that these three are making Jin and J-Hope fight a little bit right now. And I can't wait till this BTS Burn the Stage come out because it's just gonna confirm everything that I said. They fight in the back, okay? They have little fights in the back, but they always have wand cards, so they get over it quickly. They come to a resolution and they get over it quickly, but they still love each other because they do view each other as family. So, and plus they have a lot of cups, so they have a lot of deep emotions for each other. So yeah, so I think that these three are kind of getting in the way of the harmony in their friendship a little bit. So that's what I got from that. Okay, so this is the card I got: Celebration, Rejoice, I got Material Harvest, and I got Solitude. So yeah, for the Celebration and Rejoice, right now I think that in their friendship they're really celebrating J-Hope's successful mixtape and the success in his mixtape. I really feel like they are celebrating that together, and I really feel like Jin behind the scenes is really proud of J-Hope and like telling the man, like, you know, congratulations, I'm happy for you, I'm happy you got this out, everything. I really feel like that's, hey, cheers to that. Okay, I think they went out for drinks. Okay, but anyways, Material Harvest. Okay, so yeah, I think they're both really enjoying the fruits of their labor right now. I think they're both as friends enjoying it together right now. They're enjoying all the luxury, they're enjoying all the money, all the things that they can buy with this money. I think they're enjoying everything right now in their friendship, you know? I also feel like there's some solitude going on because this card popped up again. Like, there is some solitude going on with some of these members. Like, I feel like they're having a lot of kind of alone time to themselves to think over things. So that's what I feel like is happening presently in their friendship. Like, both of them are kind of having some alone time, kind of like to think things over, probably thinking over some of these fights that they're having within the group, probably thinking about their success. You know, I think they're both separately kind of just alone thinking about things like that and just, you know, coming to answers on their own. So that's what I think is happening. They got two nines too. Yep, they have two nines. Let me go read that and see what that is. It's probably like a completion of a cycle or something. Yep, I'm right. Completion, endings, accomplishment, transition, understanding, and service. Yeah. I think this is kind of like Mark's like because RM did say like they're close to finishing their album, so maybe it's completed, or maybe this talks about the completion of J-Hope's mixtape too. So that could talk about the completion of it and what they're enjoying and enjoying from it from that three cards. So that is what presently is happening in their friendship. Okay, so the future, what's going to be happening in the future with them? Oops, sorry. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I have the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, two threes, Two of Pentacles, the Devil, and oh, another third three, Three of Cups. Okay, again, Three of Cups. Um, okay, so I feel as though for that Three of Wands, usually this means like you've done everything that you can do. You prepared everything that you could prepare. You're sending it off, and now you're waiting for your ships to come back to you. And that's what I feel like in the future that these two are going to do job wise, because I feel like they're going to prepare the album, do everything that they can, put it out there, and then wait for the success or the results to come back to them. For the Three of Pentacles, talks about that um, talks about that special collaboration that's between the members. So they're all going to be working and collaborating together on their albums and everything that they're getting prepared to come out with. So they will be in the future, we're still working on the album and getting prepared for things and music videos and all kinds of stuff that they get prepared for. So that's what I think that these Three of Pentacles represent. And also it could be like, all right, Jin and J-Hope are working together, prepare to come out and all that stuff. Two of Pentacles is they're going to be juggling everything, their work, their friendship, their material world, even though things might be a little bit rocky, in the back, and they might come against some obstacles, they're still just, going to be juggling that in their friendship and balance. Now the Devil is that temptation card, or I really feel like this is like a temptation, or a temptation that you're struggling with or something. And I'm really getting from this card is that I really feel like this pertains to J-Hope. I think J-Hope, because like I've been talking to my friend, my good friend who knows who breaks down, charts and stuff, astrology charts. And she has mentioned that J-Hope has like struggles with power or being in power. So I really feel like this is what this card represents. I really feel like he is going to struggle with some form of power that he has now from his success. I feel like he's going to have like some kind of struggle with that within himself. But I think that he might actually get over it because of the Three of Cups, which is like celebration, everything is right, success. So I do think in the future, Jin and J-Hope is going to be celebrating more success with BTS, or with the members, should say their brothers. So yeah, I do think that he gets over it because of this card is so light and bright and sunny and it's happy and all that stuff. But I do think behind the scenes he's going to be in a bit of a struggle with how he's going to handle power. You know what I'm saying? Like how he's going to handle his authority to the things around him. I think that's why they have this balance card too next to this card, because I think he might have like a little bit of trouble balancing that, like, you know, because if it goes out of balance, then he might abuse some of that power. But if he does balance it out in the right way and use it in the right way, then the balance would be here. And I think that Three of Cups wouldn't be here if that balance was out of place. So I think that he's going to be learning how to use his power and authority in a positive way. And yeah, that's what I picked up from this. I want to read because he has three. They have consecutive threes right here in their future friendship reading. I wonder what that is. Okay, three. It means trinity, harmony, union, expansion, advancement, enthusiasm, and birth. Trinity, harmony, and union. Okay, I can see that. There'll be more harmony and union between the group and the members and between Jin and J-Hope's friendship. Yeah, I can see that. All right, let's see what these cards are. Okay, a disruption. The invitation card again. And material and financial changes, yeah. I feel like they're having material and financial changes and probably will be going through more of that in the future. This temptation card, again, like I said, I think he's really going to learn from his struggle with how to handle power and authority. And then the disruption card. I want to read this. I really want to read this, but I feel like it did say that this, now from my memory of this card, it did say that this disruption card is like the tower card. So it kind of makes sense, like, because usually the tower card means that you usually your idea or old way of thinking or a limited way of thinking is about to change or is about to be disrupted or torn down. Usually that's what the tower card is. So I think like his idea about what power is, we're talking about J-Hope, whatever J-Hope's power or idea about power is about to get disrupted or changed dramatically through like whatever experiences is going to happen to him in the future. And I think that's gonna change. It's gonna change for him. But yeah, let me read this disruption card real quick. Okay, so it says a sudden, usually unforeseen disruption or maybe change is happening or about to take place. Even if it appears to be negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot meanings, this card represents the following tower that eventually crumbles to its weak foundation. Whichever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you and your situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to act as a catalyst to heal other areas, they're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teachers. Learn from past mistakes, accept them, integrate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that the positive changes can take place. Life has a habit of moving forward whether you're ready or not. Transformation of body, mind, soul can happen if you view this dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you look back and be thankful for this opportunity. yeah, like I said, whatever his limiting beliefs are, they're about to get torn down, disrupted by some negative experience, or an experience that he perceives to be negative. But yeah, it's all gonna get torn down, and he's gonna learn how to handle this temptation in a positive way. And yeah, financial and material. But see, when I see this card, I don't feel like it's gonna be financial and material changes for bad. I really feel like it's gonna be for good. But yeah, that is yep, that's all I got for the future. So for the future, I want to say for the future, J Hope might be coming into maybe a negative experience to help him learn how to deal with power. With Jin, um, I just honestly feel like he will be there for J Hope to help him be a sounding board to whatever he's struggling with, and maybe help him come through that, because of, they do communicate with each other openly and truthfully. So I really do think that Jin will be there to help J Hope with whatever he's mentally struggling with. Hopefully J Hope's open up. That's my concern. Hopefully J Hope opens up and actually really talks about it. Because my concern is that sometimes, like when I got that Four of Cups, that sometimes J Hope be so into his own world that he may not open up and talk about whatever he's struggling with. But obviously, I don't think that this is going to be. Well, I do think that maybe this problem right here might be, I don't know, a couple of months, maybe even a year. He might come to realize, like, hey, yeah, I'm struggling with power, with authority, because it is Devil card. I don't really see any Wands cards around this, so he might be struggling with this for a while. But he does eventually gets out of it. I think he does eventually get out of it because of the Sunny Three of Cups. And it says union and things like that. So yeah, I think he gets out of it and be reunited with his brothers and be closer to his brothers than ever, from learning from this devil, from his temptation. I shouldn't say the devil, but from his temptation. So yeah, that is all I have with these two. So yeah, their friendship is very positive, very loving, intuitive, and they speak the truth to each other, and they really deeply trust each other. They really deeply trust each other, and I want to say they do resolve their conflicts pretty quickly if they have any. And yeah, I want to say I haven't seen any like cards where it might hint to immaturity in any of these two. And I think that's probably why they know how to resolve the conflict pretty quickly within their friendship, because they're both very mature males. So yeah, that's all I got. That is all I have for these two. That's it, guys. So yeah, yeah, so like I said, bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna get around to romance. I'm gonna be getting around to romance. Bear with me. I think I only have about two or three more friendship readings, and then I'm getting around to romance. So bear with me. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do everything. I'm a little behind right now. I'm gonna do everything. And yeah, so again, thank you guys for watching me and watching my long and my short videos. Thank you for all of that. And just thank you guys for your support, for your comments. I love it all. And thank you for watching me. So I will be seeing you guys in the next reading. Bye.